Hello everyone, this is Arathon Hanzo of the Dawn Free Company on Excalibur. I am working on a crafting tutorial line, and so I wanted to get started with pretty much the basics. We go through everything it takes to get started in crafting. We're going to swap over to my alt character in a little bit here, and actually unlock our first crafting class and try to get some levels on it. So I think we're going to get started with a wide overview, and then get into some actual crafting here. So the real basics here are the three main stats of crafting. Everybody has craftsmanship, control, CP. Those are the three stats you need to perform any craft. Craftsmanship controls how much progress you make every time you use a progress increasing skill. Control increases how much quality you make every time you use a quality increasing skill. And CP is pretty much your mana pool for crafting. It's how many abilities you can use. A lot of abilities have a CP cost. My comfort zone here has a CP cost of 66. Inner Quiet, CP cost of 18. You have other basic skills that have a CP cost of 0. So you always have some skills that let you get through without any CP cost, so that way, once you're getting started, you actually have an ability you can use without any pro gear. So, this is my main character. We pretty much have every crafting job unlocked. Everything level 70. All the gather is level 70. So we can pretty much get everything we got. We've got pretty much fully melded gear. We have max CP. And we can do everything we want to. But I figured showing you a guide from this character isn't going to get a whole lot of experience for people. So we're going to go ahead and swap over to my alt. Made a raiding alt. But, fortunately, he has no crafting skills unlocked, so we're gonna go pop over to him. I parked him over in Ul'dah. Going to unlock Weaver. Take a look at what it takes to get started in crafting. Good old Johnny Manziel with his two eyes. This is the Weaver's Guild in Ul'dah. All the crafting guilds have a blue quest. That's actually the red mage quest. So a blue quest. So you want to be a goldsmith, a miner? No, we want to be a weaver. There is actually something kind of weird about the intro of this quest. You accept it, and they don't really give you anything. Even though you say yes. You don't immediately join the guild or get your weapon. Wow, she talks a lot. So I just said yes, but I still have to talk to them again and accept the quest before they give me my Weaver main hand. They'll let me actually change into a Weaver. But now, we can come complete the quest over here with the Guildmaster. We must suffer for our weaving. Okay. So now we have a Weaver main hand. We have our Rusty Needle. Apparently I don't have any armory chest space. Get rid of some junk here. So we can equip an item. This is like a constant struggle for people with a lot of classes. What do we do? All of this gear. Hopefully that's good enough. There we go. A good old naked level 1 Weaver. Make a new gear set for Weaver. Put it onto our big list of hotbars. Let's take a look at what we got at level 1. So we have some actions. The only action we have is Basic Synthesis. And Basic Synthesis is a progress increasing skill, which means it'll only help us finish our craft. It won't help us get any quality towards getting HQs. And we don't necessarily need HQs when we're farming, but the more quality you have, the more experience you get per craft. We'll have to charge ahead to level 5 here to get basic touch. Would be our first quality increasing skill. You can see we don't have access to any cross-class skills because we don't have any other crafting classes yet. Let's go ahead, go back to Redolent Rose and get our first quest. What does he want? Oh, get a chest piece from this. That'll be a good step in the right direction. Wants us to make some hempen yarn. So to open the crafting menu, you can just pop in and brings you up to the main crafting menu, and you can scroll through to everything else. Hempen yarn is the very first item, and a lot of these early items you can buy straight from the guild supplier. So it takes Mako grass. I'm gonna buy 100 of it. Can't buy 100, I have to buy 99. Guess I'm buying 90. Buy 180 then. That's life. Okay. So, make sure we actually put 2 in there. If you buy an item or get an item in your inventory while you have the menu already open, it won't change how many you have available for the craft. We can see we can craft 90. We don't have any on us. Let's go ahead and just give it a shot. We only have 1 ability, so we're going to use it. Number 1. 709 progress. Number 1 again. Successful. That's all we needed to do. We just need to make 1 hempen yarn. But I'm going to make 1 more to show you guys something about the menu here. So when we go to hit synthesize, we get some more stats. So we have a durability bar. 40 out of 40. That means any action we take uses durability on the craft. So basic synthesis will use 10 durability. Even though it doesn't say so, almost every action uses 10 durability. It has a chance of always succeeding, has 90% chance. So we got that 10% chance to fail. I know I said always. No. But efficiency rate's 100%. We'll see later, we'll get some more synthesis skills, like a careful synthesis that has 100% success rate and like 120% efficiency rate. And once we unlock those, they're pretty much your go-to because they also have a 0 CP cost. We have the progress bar up here. Lets us know how close we are to finishing and not botching a craft. We have the quality bar, which lets us know how close we are towards achieving high quality guarantee. If you max out the quality bar, you have a 100% chance of high quality. Otherwise, we have the HQ percentage stat down here that tells us what our actual chances of getting a high quality item based on the quality we have right now. We'll go ahead and craft this 1 more time. We still get 7. And it takes 2 synthesis attacks to get us through there. Alright, so let's go turn this in. Get our chest piece, we'll get our first crafting stats. Right now we have 0. Oh, we have 24 base craftsmanship from the rusty needle. 180 base CP, 0 control. So we're going to have to work on those. Get some better numbers here. Let's turn in our first hempen yarn. Redolent Rose is going to be very impressed. This is the best he's ever seen. Not really. He's impressed that we didn't set the place on fire, pretty much. Imposing upon us a great work ethic, that the basics are just as important as anything else. Okay, so we got level 3 from that. That's kind of a gift. We also got a chest piece with the hempen curta, which will give us 18 more craftsmanship. That probably means we're gonna finish those crafts in one attack now. So we're gonna reassign that to our gear set. That way we don't forget to put it on the next time. Let's take a look at some new stuff now. One part of crafting is crystals. Every craft takes a crystal. So you can see from that quest we got 150 lightning shards and 100 wind shards. Johnny Manziel doesn't have a whole lot of crystals to work with. These are shards, a list for crystals, and a list for clusters that we'll use in later crafts. So one way to get those is through mining and botany. Mining and botany are the 2 fastest way to get crystals. You can also get them through quests like these, and we also got some extra Mako grass, so that'll be helpful later. So let's go ahead and check what happens now. I'm pretty confident that when we make this ability, we're only going to take one turn now to finish. We have so much craftsmanship, but that's all we need to do. Gonna make it one time, and we'll level up. It's that simple now. The real goal now is we want to get to level 5. The level 5 will get our first ability to increase quality, and then we can start trying to maximize some experience points out of this. We're getting double experience points, and actually, am I making a big mistake right now? Do I have Aetheryte earrings and I'm not using them? Are they not usable on this class? I guess not. Only disciples, war, and magic. What a shame. We'll just equip these. Let's see, do we have any recommended gear? Can we get some glamour going on here? Look the best we can? I think that's a little better. The goofier you look, the better your craft, guaranteed. Alright. Fortunately, this craft only takes one lightning shard to make. We should be able to burn through quite a few here. Get close to level 5 in a hurry. You also notice we don't have quick synthesis yet. I'm sure that's a skill we'll get later. Eventually, if you need to make a lot of something and you're not concerned about getting HQs, you can use quick synthesis. It's got a 100% success rate now, and it'll just let you create up to 99 of something while you move on and take care of something else. So if you gotta make something like this, you're just making a bunch of yarn for farming, don't need any experience, set it and forget it. Different than making a macro though. Macro will actually run through your set of abilities. Quick synthesis will just instantly craft one item at a time every few seconds. Alright, couple more here. Be level 5. That'll mean the boss over there, Redolent Rose, will give us a new quest. We'll be on our way. Oh, I failed. That's the first time. 90% success rate. That's the first time we failed. So we've been pretty consistent on that. Alright, so we learned an ability, right? We now have basic touch. So basic touch costs CP, but increases quality. So basic touch there gave us 34 quality, took 10 durability, got a little bump to our quality bar here. So just that one little increase though is going to give us a boost in XP. 219, 120%. Before we were getting 166 and 60%. Let's try doing it twice. Hopefully we're successful 2 times. Here we go. Now what do we get as our reward? 284 experience. So experience points will quickly scale once we start adding in quality. So let's go check what this class quest is. Probably get some helpful items here. Yep, some more items. Offhand item. Okay. He wants us to do 2 things. We're going to get our first taste of crafting just to craft something else. So we have to make hempen breeches. Which are somewhere in our list here. Three pairs of hempen breeches. Okay. So we're going to need leather, undyed hempen cloth. So the leather we can't make, right? We're not a leather worker, we're a weaver. We're going to have to come over here and get some leather. Get 3 leather. But now we've been making all of this thread. What do we actually do with it? Well, you can keep upcrafting to make some cloth here, right? So we're gonna make the yarn and the cloth, then use the cloth to make breeches. So we need to make 3 breeches, and I believe they take 2 cloth apiece. They do. So we need to make 6 hempen cloth here. Since this is a higher level recipe, it'll give us more experience points. But we want to be careful of one thing here. We can use these quality crafts, but they have a chance to fail. So we need to give ourselves a buffer. I don't want to use 3 basic touches and then fail my progress attempt. I'm only going to use 2. And then I'm going to go for my progress increase. That way I always have a buffer. I'm a lot less likely to fail. That's 2 in a row we would have failed if we had gone for the maximum experience points. Get 2 more here. 2 successes. 1 success there. We're really getting some good experience boosts from this now too. 421 apiece just from a level 2 craft. 2 basic touches. We need 2 more of these. Then we can complete our quest. And get the last item we need to explain for Weaver. Oh, we got an HQ there. That's convenient. Alright, so that's 6 cloth. Now we need to make our breeches. One other bonus here is now that we have an HQ item, we can use that in our craft and it gives us starting quality, which will also still increase our experience points. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this for the extra quality, because on this craft, I'm actually going to test to see how many abilities it takes to finish the progress bar. So we get 11 progress per attempt. Means it'll take us at least 2 times to achieve that. We need to reselect our ink queue. It doesn't autofill it back in for us. So, we also have 60 durability. Means I'm comfortable with probably 2 quality attempts, and then go ahead and finish the craft. We're not making big money on this craft. We're not making massive amounts of XP. We want to get it done and make sure we can complete our quest. But we'll take a little bit of bonus XP here too. 90% chance probably isn't going to fail. But we've seen already that you can get pretty unlucky. So here we go. We'll get 2 more here. We'll be all done with this quest. Perfect. Let's go turn it in. Talk to Redolent Rose. Hand him all of our pants. Redolent Rose is a fine collector of breeches. He only wants them from us. Ah yes, we've put them on the dummy. This style of legwear is not fashionable. That's why I had you make it, because you are worthless. That's what Redolent Rose is telling us now. Alright, our goal here is to get our offhand weapon. A lot of classes in Final Fantasy XIV don't use offhands. These are all control 8, so I'm going to take pants. I feel like pants come up less often. We'll complete that. Alright, so now we have some new things here. We definitely have pants to equip. Pants may be in our regular inventory, or are they in our armory chest? In the armory chest. Here we go. We'll use those pants. Also have our offhand. Our offhand will give us some more stats as well. We're well on our way here. Reset this here. So the offhand lets us do some different things here. The offhand will actually unlock some different crafts. Some of them will craft differently depending on which weapon you have. We also got a new ability here, which will restore durability. So now we can take more chances with our CP. Let's look at what we can craft. We'll just start again with some cloth. Fairly low level skill. What can we do here? We want to use as much as we can to get as much quality as we can for as much experience as we can. So now we're at 10 durability. If we do it one more time, we'll go to 0 and the craft will actually botch. Let's take a look. We can use Master's Min now and get 30 durability back. And we still have CP left over for some more quality attempts. Excellent. Now we have 2 attempts left to finish the craft. We got 485 experience for that one. That's a pretty solid job. But that's a lot of button pressing. There's an easier way to do this, right? We can make a macro. We can macro out each of these items. We only have to do it one time. And I think that's where we'll start in our next tutorial. We'll learn how to make some basic macros for crafting, so you can save some time. You can click them one time, work on something else, you can chat while the macro's going off, and then your craft will be done without you having to do anything else. So I hope you guys had some fun learning the basics of what to do on a crafter. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I hope to see you next time when we go through our macro video. Hope everybody has a great day, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.